But yeah, this show is about a lot of other things. It's about an ongoing story arc,
Yep.
and it's about, like we said, some villainy and laddish humor and storytelling, and
Yeah.
yeah,
No, we want you to look good.
yeah, you look good,
We want
yes,
you to look good and be successful
in your villainy.
in your villainy or in life. In your
Just villainy.
in your in your relationships.
I just want villainy. Congratulations, my dear fellow. Cavalcanti, you're not going to congratulate your man on his recent engagement and the new addition to his family?
I care not to be taken on a tour of his misfortunes.
His wife's having a baby.
Oh. Ha! Paris will be crawling with weird, twisted little creatures. Hey boy, wax the rotors on the helicopter. And wash the windows too whilst you're at it.
Poor little fella. Yeah, put on your little hat too.
Welcome to the sartorial boardroom. On today's episode, we are discussing soft shoulders, and not the kind you cry on, sartorial soft shoulders, Neapolitan style. And for our career topic, we are going to be discussing how to acquire and utilize soft power to make an impact. Make sure you stick around for that.
However, you don't use soft power.
Well,
You
actually,
use cunning, corporate, shark-like, Vader-esque power.
I think people get misunderstood when they hear the word soft power. It doesn't mean that you're like doing things quietly or without a position of authority. Well, actually, it does mean
By
that.
means of stealth, perhaps?
It means you're not in a position of authority, but you are still gaining allegiances, basically.
Okay.
It'd be like the country that doesn't have a powerful enough army to defeat its foe, so it gets the neighboring countries to join in with it and supply men and everything.
All right.
Yeah.
Or you use, perhaps, financial means like Liechtenstein.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes, 10 tax means.
There's different ways to to achieve the same goal. Exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Perfect.
So our style topic is Neapolitan tailoring and the soft shoulder.
Mostly focusing on the shoulders.
Exactly. We're focusing on the shoulders because I had an interesting thing happen recently. I went to take a new jacket in to be tailored, and the tailor, who is from Eastern Europe, didn't quite realize that the way the shoulder was done intentionally. And she wasn't sure if she liked it or if she thought it was wrong. It was almost like she was wondering if I wanted her to fix it somehow.
Well, where your offices are here and where we live, they've probably never seen anything like that.
Probably not.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I should have just.
And I know this woman, and everything that's in her salon there look like it came from the dress barn. And I don't even know what the dress barn is. I just know it's not good. Yeah.
I should have gone to Sunny. That's what I should have gone.
Sunny Yellow, yeah.
He'll only do exactly what you tell him to do, or not.
Yeah,
but
times.
Nothing more.
Yeah.
Never nothing more.
Yeah. And don't confuse Sunny Yellow, our drunken tailor, with that CS Sunny Red.
Oh yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Different entity.
Yes, the Sunny Red.
Yeah. Yes, here's a Sunny Red.
We'll be doing another episode with him in the near future.
Certainly shall.
Yeah. Indeed. Yes.
It's flat.
A little flat. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. How long have you had it sitting out?
Half a day.
Half a day.
Yeah, half a day, yeah. Anyway, so
yes.
she didn't know what to do with it.
She was confused by it. And so we want to kind of spread awareness. It's actually not very common here in the North Americas. Maybe it is on the East Coast. I'm not sure.
It would be more common, yeah.
But I know if you walk into any store around here that has suits, maybe with the exception of one, you're not going to find it.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it's actually quite practical. So Neapolitan tailoring was born in Naples, Italy, and it's a hot climate, and it generally has lighter construction, and it is the idea behind these jackets, and I'm wearing one right now, is that they're kind of constructed more like a shirt. It's more comfortable, it's lighter, and it feels better in a warmer climate. It's also, in my opinion, just feels better to keep on all day.
Yes, I agree,
Yeah.
yes. They lack that structure, the rigidity that I think makes a lot of jackets uncomfortable. Yes.
Yeah. So if you're a person who's doesn't like wearing a suit or a jacket because it feels too rigid, you might actually try some Neapolitan tailoring.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I agree. Yeah.
So what do they call the shirt shoulder that we're talking about now?
Spalla Camicia.
Spalla Camicia. Mm-hmm. So that means the sleeve of the jacket is done similar to a shirt sleeve with little to no padding in most cases, but there's some exceptions. And it'll create signature ripples at the seam where the shirt meets. And I don't know if our lighting will allow you to see it, but there is some minor ripples here on the sleeve.
And pay no attention to what I'm wearing because this is a La Cigarette Ciabadelli shoulder, yes.
Excellent. It's a nice shoulder too, yeah.
But it's, I wouldn't say the exact opposite, but pretty close.
Pretty different, yeah, very different, close, exactly, yeah.
I wanted to show the distinction.
Distinction, yeah. That looks a lot more formal.
Yes.
And a lot more, it's more structured, more formal. This is a more of a casual kind of look.
Yeah. And this look that I'm wearing today, this I could be safe running in traffic at night wearing this tie, Charvet tie, because
reflective.
It's like 3 or 4 shows ago. I was wearing another Charvet tie that I knew I shouldn't have worn because it did not work. It did not work at all. I'll show a little thing of that. And as much as I love Charvet, sometimes their ties are a bit much, and it didn't work. And I realized why it didn't work.
Why is that?
Don't have martinis before you get dressed.
Was there martini on it?
No, the fact that half in the bag, and I'm not. I'm thinking, oh yeah, that looks all right. That looks all right.
I'm sure it looks fine to me.
Yeah, exactly. And so, don't do that, chaps. Wait till you have your outfit decided and your dress, and you're getting ready to go, and then you have your little pulpa right before you leave. But don't do what I do, and you'll look like you're wearing a reflector.
Well, I have to say that those are mistakes that can be corrected. Mm-hmm. Definitely don't have too much before you shave.
Oh,
I've made that mistake before.
You talking about with your boys?
Well, no. Thank goodness, not that.
Yeah.
But even like shaving near your face, you can make some strange cuts.
I can imagine.
Hair. It's hard to correct those, and it takes a few weeks usually.
Exactly.
So one of the nice things about this style, this shirt style, is one of the unique things is that the armhole itself is actually smaller than what you might consider as traditional for the armhole, but there's extra fabric in the arm itself, and that creates these little ripples here because there's extra fabric in the sleeve. When it meets the smaller armhole, it necessarily, you're taking more into a smaller place. It necessarily kind of has what do you call that? It's like a layering. It's like a waterfall effect where it just has little ripples in the fabric, and what that does is it actually creates more movement in the arm.
Higher the armhole.
Higher armhole, smaller armhole, but extra fabric in the sleeve. You have more mobility in your arm. Actually, it seems like the smaller armhole would be less mobility, but because of the extra fabric in the sleeve, you actually have that full range. So you actually have more range.
And you'll notice on cheap jackets that with that large armhole, and you will move your arm around, and the jacket will bounce and move around and shift, and it's just a sign of a cheap piece of crap. Yeah. Stay away from that, chappies.
Yeah. You want your suit to feel good too when you're wearing it all day. Another interesting part about this style of tailoring is the pocket here on the chest is it's called barchetta, which means little boat. And like
I was saying barchetta, but it is barchetta, right?
I think I'm actually a little bit bad on my Italian. I'm not sure. Is it barchetta or barchetta? I'm not sure.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
But if you maybe better to see it with the silk in there, it's like a little bit of an angle, like a little boat.
I like that too. Yeah. It's a little bit of flair.
A little bit of flair,
A little bit of flamboyance.
And the first time I saw it, I thought that the makers had made a mistake because it's not perfectly straight, but it's actually intentional.
Yeah, and I like it.
Yeah, so you gotta be aware that it's an intentional thing. Like with ripples in the sleeve, intentional.
Why is Boy back in? Why is Bruce back in?
I don't know.
What's he doing?
I don't know.
All right.
we'll let him be for now. I'm running out of things for him to wax. Yeah. So, and there's different kinds.
If Bruce was female, I'd have made a nice little joke there, but not quite suitable for.
Bruce would be a terrible name for female.
Oh, yeah, it would be. Yeah.
Yeah. So not all. So that's the we got the barchetta, and then the soft shoulder. But there's different kinds of shoulders that you'll see in this style of tailoring. There actually is one that doesn't have ripples. So what it is it doesn't have hardly any padding, either in the shoulder or the sleeve, and it's built like a shirt. So it's got the same kind of construction as a dress shirt, where the arm meets the jacket. But they make there's not the extra fabric, so there's no ripples basically. So that's called what is that called? Spalla Camicia liscia. Liscia?
I don't know.
Liscia. Liscia means smooth, I think, in Italian. And that's the smooth version, the quiet, the less loud version. But if you're gonna go for Neapolitan style, you might as well go for loud, right?
I agree. Yes. Yeah. Because, like they say in Naples, you can wear things that you can't really wear anywhere else and get away with it. Yeah,
and you get more mobility too with the extra fabric.
Yeah.
So the one with more mobility that has the ripples and the pleats is called manica mappina, which means the dish rag sleeve. Literally, if you translate it into English, that's where you get the extra fabric worked into the sleeve. You get the ripples and the pleats, if you will. And that's what I got going on right here. I probably won't show because it's so dark. And maybe we should post a photo of the suits from the actual maker.
Yeah.
In the video.
Yes.
Yeah. And
of course.
That's my new thing. I'm all about the dish rag style, the manica mappina.
Okay.
Yeah.
Very good. Tell us about Spalla Camicia.
Spalla con rollino, and I'm not sure if it's, I think it's rollino. Yeah, I almost said it in Spanish. I've been spending too much time looking at my Spanish bonds. But I think in Italian it is, the L is rollino. That literally means little roll. And what they do is, instead of just having extra fabric on the sleeve, they add a little bit of wadding that lifts the sleeve up and makes it even...
A little bit of what?
Like a little bit of extra fabric.
You say wadding?
Wadding, yeah. A little
wadding,
bit.
oh, okay.
It's like a rope, basically.
Yeah, because I used to know this girl in Philadelphia,
yeah.
And I remember one moonshine night I gave her a little bit of extra wadding.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, and it was...
Oh, no.
It was something else.
Oh, no.
Ooh, sunny.
So if you want to stand out, you go with the rollino, the little rope. You add a little bit of rope here, which adds extra pronunciation of the extra fabric. It just really stands out more, because right now it kind of falls. You'll see it, and sometimes when I put my arm up like this, you'll see it, or but it kind of falls down.
Yeah.
If you add the rope, it basically makes it stand out even more. Very visible.
And the thing about these relaxed or unstructured shoulders is the fact that, because both you and I have broader shoulders,
oh yeah,
so we can get away with it. I don't necessarily, even though there's a lot of thin Italian fellows out there, I don't always think their jackets look the best on them if they're like wafer thin. You know what I mean?
Well,
waif thin rather, because there's no. That's the thing about the Cifanelli is what I like out of the Cifanelli jackets and the Edward Sexton jackets, and they both have distinct shoulders. So Cifanelli will have a shoulder that's built up with material, and Edward Sexton, it's almost like a pagoda shoulder on the Cifanelli. They call it the La Cigarette. And the Edward Sexton is actually a rope that is built, I believe, put into it, and it's more classic 60s rock and roll.
Nice.
Cifanelli, I think, is more elegant, but it also depends on the exact suit itself or jacket itself. But my point being was, what was it? What was I saying?
You're gonna talk about the way it fits on a smaller.
Oh yeah, a smaller fellow. I would recommend. I don't necessarily recommend the relaxed fit. The Spalla Camicia for a very slight fellow, because half of the point of dressing well is, the exuberance of a more masculine presence.
Yeah, and I would like to say, though, it's not necessarily how thin you are, because I I've met some thin people with really broad shoulders,
Oh yeah,
and I've met some very large people with very small
I guess
shoulders.
you have a point there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if let's just say let's don't keep it on your whether you're sleight of frame.
Yeah,
so
it's really
much.
about how pronounced your shoulders
Yeah,
are.
exactly.
If you have pronounced shoulders, you can pull off the
Yeah.
what do you call it? Spalla
Camicia.
Camicia. Spalla Camicia. I'm gonna try to memorize this.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I like the
Well,
way it
we
looks.
don't. That's the thing about it. Like we say on the show, like I'm trying to say it on every show.
Yeah.
So if you only catch a few moments of each of the shows, you'll understand this show has very little to do with sartorialism or career topics. It's about some other things.
Well, I mean, our primary endeavors don't involve discussing clothing. This is our hobby. We're
This
pragmatic sartorialists.
Pragmatic sartorialist, indeed, yeah. So I'm not. When it comes to sartorialism, like I find the topics for the most part not very interesting. Not very interesting. We want to offer educational
yeah.
things to some chappies, whether they're intermediates or even if they're slightly more advanced, just to give them new ideas, right? But yeah, this show is about a lot of other things. It's about an ongoing story arc, and it's about, like we said, some villainy and laddish humor and storytelling, and
yeah.
yeah.
We want you to look good.
Yeah, you look good. Yeah,
We want you to look good and be successful
in your villainy.
in your villainy or in life. In your
Just villainy.
in your relationships.
I just want villainy. I just want villainy.
You just want villainy.
Which is really funny because I have next to nothing to my name, and so far, I won't even count the Bentley because that thing's going away soon. But helicopter, Monsieur Lacan has a helicopter. He has getting a yacht built, a new yacht built.
I do wonder about this though.
What?
If you have nothing to your name, why are we asking about the safe deposit box? Why are we asking about the safe deposit box?
So what to who?
The Liechtenstein
Oh,
Bank.
just so I can put my family's wills in there.
Family's wills. Interesting.
But believe it or not, I would never put anything in a safe deposit box. Never, ever.
Really?
No way. No way.
Why is that?
I have a huge property. I can hide anything I need to hide. No one's finding anything. No one could find. Someone could enter this home, and if I was gone for a week, and they wouldn't find shit. They wouldn't. They would not find it, and they could search high and low, and they're not coming up with anything.
Yeah.
They're really not. Yeah.
You know, my father used to build secret passageways and doors in the
good
house.
man. I'm not saying
The
that
house I grew up in had some false bookshelves in the wall.
Okay.
And very like movie stuff.
No, that's really cool. Yeah, I'm not saying there's anything like that here. I'm not saying there is or isn't, but even if something like that was discovered, it would be a ploy. It would be
I should add some false bookshelves to my residence.
This residence or the other one?
The other one.
Yeah, the other one. Yeah, the other one.
Indeed, yeah. Yes.
And another thing is that not only that, Monsieur Lecointe bought a submersible not too long ago. And I asked him, what's the difference between a submarine and a submersible? And you said $100,000.
Yeah, the price is substantially different.
Yeah, okay, all right.
Yeah.
The submersible. Who owns a submersible?
Well, my bank does.
Yeah, and it's your bank, and it's your submersible. But so you bought a Titan. It's a Titan 1, Titan 2.
Great deal I got on that.
Yeah. Are you going to get in a submersible that you bought that's in fair condition?
Oh, goodness, I'm not going in there.
Who's going in there?
I'm sure someone will go in there.
Is his name Bruce? And does he fetch things and collect for you?
Bruce might go in there. I don't know.
Why would he be going in there?
I'm not sure. Maybe he likes seeing fish.
No, you wouldn't be sending him down to the Riva wreckage at the bottom of the Mediterranean, would you?
I have to say, if we're going to discuss any of this, it's got to be in our Patreon.
On Patreon, yeah. All right. Because like I said, someone was saying that you had maybe some precious gems that were embedded within the bowels of the yacht that you scuttled because the French Coast Guard was trying to board it.
I think they might. I think they somehow accidentally sunk it when they got on there. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what they did.
More to the story on Patreon. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah,
Anyway, so
indeed.
sorry.
No, it's okay.
Because like I said, this show is not about clothing. All right.
Only pragmatically so.
Yeah, pragmatically so, indeed. Yeah.
Because there's a fine line between being obsessed with something and appreciating it, and we're trying to get you to appreciate it.
Yeah.
We're not. This isn't our 24/7 thing. We know we've got banks to run and submersibles to submerge.
And I have a newspaper to attend to.
Newspapers to attend to.
It's a small newspaper, but it's an international newspaper, so I can say that with a certain degree of pride.
Yeah.
Yeah, not a lot of pride.
But just like you don't have to be a concert musician to appreciate music, you don't have to be in sartorial topics 24/7 to appreciate a really well-made suit.
No, not at all.
Yeah.
And the funniest thing that I was earlier today, I don't know why I was on the Tube Views, and I was looking at some other clothing channels because they just pop up on the feed, and a lot of these guys, they really know their subjects, and they're
Good
passionate
for them.
about.
Yeah.
Good for them.
Yeah.
They're passionate about sharing their knowledge, me not so much.
They probably don't have submersibles.
No, they don't have submersibles. They do not indeed. Yeah.
I always like the shape of that bottle.
Yep.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Oh yeah, so there is a American soft shoulder. It's obviously we're talking more about Neapolitan style, but I would be remiss not to mention it. It is obviously not Italian, and it has just a soft shoulder. There's not going to be any ripples. Not going to be the smaller high pocket, just more of a regular high pocket.
No theater in it.
What? Now?
No theater in it.
No theater in it. It'll look very Ivy League East Coast.
Yeah.
J-Press offers it in the summertime. So if you really want more of an American style soft shoulder, you can go for that.
Yeah, I need the theater.
You need a theater.
Yeah, I need the theater, yeah.
Yeah. It doesn't stand out as much, but if you want to stand out, go for the Neapolitan style.
Neapolitan style indeed.
Yeah.
So, yes, good.
Okay.
Yeah.
So next we'll discuss our career topic.
Career topic, more villainy 101 is like I like to call it, and maybe another girl in Philadelphia joke, because I didn't think that last one hit. And
It was pretty sad, actually.
Yeah. All points in between, and all of this when we return.
Boy, if you're done with the rotors, bring me my drink. No. Yeah. That'll do. Pig.
Yeah, oink away.
We're not recording, are we?
No?
Okay.
Well, let's just pretend like we are. So, where were we? Career topic.
Oh, yes, we were just discussing career topics. I have an interesting one, I think, because it is something I have gained a lot of experience in over my
You
time.
called that 4-minute pig. So, he's working on it, I think.
Did you see what he did?
Yeah, I saw.
He ate 2 meals today.
Well, I know. Well, it's breakfast and dinner.
Breakfast and dinner. Indeed.
Yeah.
Didn't have time for lunch, though.
Nope.
Soft power. Yes. What does soft power actually mean? And we're talking about career topics here. Don't get any.
And this isn't a segment about impotence either.
No, this isn't about a tragic Philadelphia tale.
No, it's not. Yeah.
We're talking about how to affect change or get what you want in the corporate world, and this applies mostly to any place where there is competition and treachery, which is, I think, a lot of corporate gigs that involve any sort of higher compensation level and competition, and we're all trying to vie for the piece of the pie, if you will.
But I'm a fan of treachery.
Yeah, though there's a lot of treachery. I've seen much treachery in my days, and oftentimes when you're starting out in the corporate world, or even once you're mid, and even once you get to like a senior level, you will not be in a position of authority in certain realms. You may have people that report to you and that you do get to dictate orders to. But even once you're at that point where you're leading people, you may find yourself with peers and even people above you, that you need to influence to get things done a certain way for your own goals. And that's when you need soft power skills. When you cannot dictate orders to somebody, when you need to get people to be on board without that authority, you need to work on your soft power skills. And this is something that I learned probably the hard way. Yeah, the hard way. I've been into some, we'll call them alignment meetings, where you have peers and maybe people who are above you into a boardroom, and you're discussing a design or a project that you have spent weeks, months, who knows how long, handling every detail of the design to make sure that it's going to be the optimal solution. And then once you're presenting it to these sharks, they start to tear it apart. And then it's like hyenas or piranhas. Once one takes a bite, then the rest of them just jump in there and they just like tear all your plans apart. And that could be for two reasons. One, your plans might actually be stupid. You should always consider that possibility. But two, you may just have poor soft power skills. So how do you avoid, if you assuming you have good ideas and assuming you have good plans, how do you avoid this from happening? One, you need to make sure the people who will be in that room have agreed with you before the meeting even starts. Before anybody gets into that boardroom, you should know in advance who will support you and who is likely to push back. And you do that by having one-on-one conversations, bring people in, showing them the idea, listening to hear their criticisms or critiques, and trying to address those before you ever bring people into a big room. And that way, people who may have jumped onto a attack frenzy will maybe actually defend you because you've gone in prior and worked with them one-on-one and shown them why your idea will actually handle their concerns. So that's one way, is to basically bring people in beforehand. And you see this happen all the time in politics. People won't even bring a bill to the floor of the Senate chambers unless they believe that they've got people who will vote for it.
Which those agreements have already been made.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. There's already been agreements made beforehand because they don't want to bring a bill to the floor and not know how it's going to turn out, and then it might get like voted down, and then it might be impossible to bring it back. So you'll see this a lot in politics, but it also happens in the corporate world. You need to get people one-on-one aligned with you and arguing for you, basically. Yeah. The other way is to be the person who makes other people look good. If you have been in other meetings where you have propped some people up and you have supported them, you've written good reviews at the end of the year, you've stood up for them in a controversial meeting, that, assuming that these people aren't completely despicable people, they will hopefully feel some sort of obligation to support you as well, because it's human relationships are kind of I don't know, they're very they work best when they're mutually agreeable and people are helping each other. If it's always there are people who will only take help and they won't give any help. You don't even bother with them. But most people, I think, I like to believe, if you help them, those people will also come back and help you when you need it. So use your good, basically stand up for people, prop them up, and use that as credit whenever you need to make a decision or whenever you need to present something. Hopefully it'll come back with interest. Another good technique to build soft power is to demonstrate that you are the expert in any particular initiative. If you're working on something and people have difference of opinions and somebody else feels like that person knows more than you do, it's very hard to make an argument, even if your argument is correct. If somebody else has the opinion that you are not the expert, that the other person is the expert, that other person will attack you, ridicule you, even if there's not a good reason to. The tendency is, I think, and not for everybody, but there's a large number of humans who they just want to feel as though the knowledge that person has, that those people have, is worth enough that if you present an idea in their personal area of knowledge, that they should be able to criticize it and pull it apart because they have prior experience. So you want to make sure that you kind of show yourself as being the expert. Another great way to demonstrate soft power is to remain calm. If things are being criticized, if people are asking hard questions, if people are trying to tear apart your ideas or your presentation or your design or whatever it is, if you can remain calm, cool, and collected, and maintain that composure while responding to those criticisms with confidence, then you will be able to kind of change the mood in the room and stop a frenzy from happening. The worst thing that can happen is somebody can start criticizing your plans, and then you kind of like start to stutter, or you start to lose confidence and you start to mumble, or you start to be like, you know, that's when things really fall apart. And I don't know if it's just like the animal nature of us, where people will start to pile on. You don't want that to happen. You want to remain cool, calm, and collected, and respond with confidence to stop that from happening. And the other thing you can do is, instead of presenting your idea, is present all of the underlying context and information that led you to believe your proposal is correct. Present it to everybody. And then once everybody has the same context that you had when you made your design, then you ask people, how do we solve this problem? And if they're smart, they will, and if you're smart, if you're both smart, they will hopefully come to the same conclusion that you did. So what you're doing basically is setting the foundation to let other people make the same choice, the same decision that you've already made, but you're making them feel like it was their idea in a sense, that they've kind of reached the same conclusion as you. And then you don't even have to argue for your plan, because other people will start to independently invent the same plan, and it'll just be a lot more cohesive, and you won't have the risks of people trying to tear it apart, or people feeling they have an ego issue.
You exercise all this in the boardroom at the bank, huh?
Absolutely, yeah.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, and I've seen it. Well, it took a while to come up to the ranks.
Yeah.
So once you get to the top, you don't have to do it so much. But when you're going through the ranks, no matter what level you are, you're going to find opportunities to use these techniques. Now, things to avoid: don't confuse soft power with being soft. You have to be firm and confident when you're presenting your ideas. If you show up as being soft and weak, people will take that the wrong way. Some more techniques on how to be confident. We have an episode in our videos list about the high value gentleman. Watch that, because it's got great techniques on how to become that confident and firm person that you need to be in order to carry the weight of a confident person. Other thing to avoid: don't wait for the title to start leading. You don't have to be an executive, you don't have to be the manager, you don't have to be a director to start leading decisions. All you have to do is be able to utilize these soft skills to affect change. So don't wait for the title. You'll never get it if you wait for the title. You have to show leadership before people will promote you. This is the big one. And I have been guilty of this once, and I regret it to this day. If you actually apply these techniques and get people on board with your idea, you use a soft power move, you get people aligned, everybody agrees with you, the meeting ends, everyone likes the plan, they love the plan, and then you don't deliver, that looks really bad. So if you actually convince people to go along with your idea and you don't deliver the end result, you have probably irrevocably ruined your reputation. You have to deliver.
But you did not ruin your reputation.
Well, people can change teams. Yeah. So make sure that you don't fail to deliver once you get people aligned with your idea.
Yeah.
Also, don't make people think that you're just like a smart ass. You want people to feel like you're approachable and that you spent a lot of time working on your plans, and that's why they should go with your plans. You don't want to be a jerk. So that's my bit on soft power. Hopefully it went well with our lovely, elegant, soft shoulders.
Yeah.
Almost a tongue twister.
Yeah.
Anything else?
No.
No.
Nope.
All right.
I never have anything to put in on the career stuff. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Stagnation.
Anything else about
That's all I
soft
got.
shoulders?
No.
Nope. You didn't get a single Philadelphia joke in.
Yeah, I got a bad one in, but yeah, I could go. Maybe we'll pull something out here, but
Pull something out. Okay.
yeah,
All right.
long day today.
Long day.
Odd day. Oh, long day.
Odd day. Yeah. So our call to action is we want you to post a photo of your Neapolitan style jacket or suit if you have one, especially if you're wearing it. Post it on Instagram and tag us. We'd like to see it.
Yes, we would.
Make sure
I'd like to see that. Yeah.
Yeah, make sure you watch our episode on Savile Row, which is in our videos list, so that way you can kind of get the other side, the British side of tailoring. Don't forget to like and subscribe our channel,
Yep.
and consider our Patreon.
Oh yeah, please. Yeah.
More.
We're releasing an episode Cavalcanti. Cavalcanti exposed. Cavalcanti reveals all a little expose into his private, well, not private life, but professional, corporate, shark-like, Vader-esque.
Vader-esque.
Yeah, that's it, Darth Vader. Yeah, prowess and adventures.
Yes, adventures.
And some would say a story arc. That's just the best way to describe it. That ongoing story arc that you're having to deal with right now. Yeah, yeah. More treachery.
Most unfortunate.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. So should we do what we're wearing then?
Yes, sure.
How about you start?
Yes.
What are we wearing today?
So I am wearing a Cifanelli double-breasted jacket, and I believe this is a royal blue.
Royal blue. It does look royal blue, yeah.
royal
I actually have a fountain pen ink that's exactly the same color, and it's called royal blue.
Beautiful, yeah. All right, yeah. Like it
I
has.
should lend it to you.
I don't know what I'd do with it, but yeah. And we have the Cifanelli shoulder, the La Cigarette shoulder there, and never mind that.
Okay.
Yeah, La Cigarette shoulder.
It's not gonna explode, is it?
No.
Okay.
And so drastically different than the Neapolitan or the Spalla Camicia. Shirt today is a Canale shirt. Not a huge fan of this shirt, but you know.
I like the color.
Yeah, it's very similar.
Very similar.
And but different brands. So and the pattern's slightly different, but it might look the same on. Yeah, but they're not matching. We're not poof style here.
We didn't plan this.
Yeah, exactly. Tie today, it's a Charvet tie. You know, when I look at the video later, maybe the tie worked, but
it looks good. Yeah.
Okay, well, thank you. I had like I said earlier. A video like 3 or 4 where I had a Charvet tie. Did not work. Anyway, and I'm wearing, believe it or not, I'm wearing white denim today.
I couldn't tell it was denim.
Yeah, they're denim, bell stab denim. Yeah.
Okay.
I just thought I'd do something a little bit different today.
Looks very military.
Does it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
The royal blue and the white. Yeah.
And we have my Rampling and Company, a Triumph of Bacchus, right?
Oh, yeah.
Is that what that is? The Triumph of Bacchus? I believe that is, yeah.
I think so.
With his couple of his Sheilas there, a couple of the poof styles, running around there, doing whatever they're doing. Little cherubs, I think, yeah. But Triumph of Bacchus, and I don't know why he's not wearing pants. If he got all those ladies around, what do you need pants for, right? You know what I'm talking about, guys?
Maybe he was just at the bathhouse.
Yeah, oops, I got to turn it around. Is that right? Yeah, at the bathhouse?
I don't know.
Hopefully he's at not that kind of bathhouse. We don't celebrate that here. But anyway, yeah, Triumph of Bacchus, Rampling and Company, beautiful there. And shoes today, I'm wearing my Altan Boutier. And these are called the Lincoln Loafers. They are in a blue nuit, dark navy blue, maybe not even a navy, with a light burgundy, on the upper there. I love these.
It's burgundy strap on there, yeah.
Yeah, and timepiece today, I'm wearing my Bulgari Pro Aqua, and I like this piece, and it's not an expensive piece, but I like it, and I like it mostly for the bracelet. And today my fragrance is my Clive Christian number 1.
Number 1.
This is the expensive one.
That's the gold one.
That's a pricey one. Very powdery.
It's infused with gold.
Yeah, very powdery.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it even though it's the masculine, obviously, but it's a little little powdery for my taste. It's special occasion only because of the price. What I do not like about it is obviously the bottle has to be what the bottle is, but you can't see what the
How much is in there?
the volume is. Yeah. So I rarely use it. But anyway, yeah. Well, what do we got?
You could mention your pin.
Oh, the pin. Oh, it's just a little gold lion knocker.
Oh.
Yeah, little lion knocker.
Oh,
yeah.
that's cool.
Tiny. It's tiny. All right. What do we got? Shoot. Swing for me.
Okay.
Shoot.
So today I am wearing a Natalino suit jacket and matching trousers. So this is a new brand that I am looking into, and so far I really like the way it fits. I think they actually have offices in the UK, but they're all made in Italy. So it does fit a little bit roomier than some other Italian brands, probably because it has offices in the UK. And but it does keep the Neapolitan style shoulders. You have to get the sleeves finished and everything. It has the trousers with the side adjusters. I'm actually quite a fan of the construction. So they're reasonably priced. I think I like the width of the what do you call these? Lapels?
Lapels, yeah.
I like the width of the lapels. I like the way it fits. I like the way it looks. So I'm going to give a thumbs up to Natalino. So if you want to add another brand to your repository of things to consider, and you like things to fit, a little bit bigger because you're a bigger person, like broad shoulders and everything, consider Natalino. They got some good stuff.
Yeah, I agree.
You can't be.
I was skeptical, but no, I agree. Yeah.
You can't be any bigger than me, though. I think as far as their sizing goes, I'm in one of their larger sizes. So you can't be much bigger than me.
Because you're like, what, 105 kilos. I'm 97 kilos, so whatever that converts to, yeah.
Yeah, something like that, yeah. Yep. The dress shirt, which has a similar pattern, but it's different, is actually a Brooks Brothers dress shirt. And the tie is also a Brooks Brothers tie. The footwear is Alan Edmonds pewter suede loafers.
I like those. I like the color.
I like they're so comfortable too.
Yeah.
So I've been wearing these a lot. I think I need to get another pair because they're so comfortable.
Exactly. And even though you have wide feet, there's the toe box isn't extraordinarily wide. It's a bit of a
it's got some tapering. Yeah.
and I like that. Yeah.
But right where it needs to be is wide, so it fits my foot just perfectly snugly.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then the pocket square. Let me see. I forgot what this is called now. I had written it on here, but I don't see it. This is the Grand Canal. First of all, just remember the name of the artist.
Speaking of the girl in Philadelphia.
Yeah.
I spent a weekend with her. Last weekend I spent with her. It was like 20 years ago, maybe.
20. Okay, I was say last weekend.
Yeah. And I was done with her. There was a Grand Canal.
No way.
I'm telling you.
Okay, so this is the Grand Canal.
Stitches.
In Venice by J.M.W. Turner, 1835. And this actually came out a little bit lighter than I thought it would be. But you know what? It means I now have a pocket square that has a lot of white, which sometimes you want. So it's hard to get the blue to show up though. But it's a beautiful painting, and I'm going to keep it. You can barely see the Basilica St. Mark, I think, in the background there. And of course, this is Venice, so even though this was painted almost 200 years ago, it looks pretty much the same today, which is a lovely thing about Venice. And my fragrance is German Street by Floris, London. It has...
sorry.
Oh, it's okay.
I didn't sleep a wink last night, yeah.
Bergamot, mandarin, green vetiver, and violet. I think it's a nice, good summery scent.
Oh, it's great.
Yeah,
It's
German
fantastic.
Street, one of my favorites from Floris, London. Oh, and my timepiece is a Christopher Ward, the 1984 company model with the leather strap.
Yeah, and forgive me, I can never get a good
Photo of it.
Yeah, if you can send something, but you'd have to send it early, you know, because the only photos I have of this piece, because you can't find photos of this anywhere because it was specifically made for the employees of that company that you won't even bother with anymore. Do they do the software at your at the bank for you?
No.
They don't. Who does the software?
Some contractors mostly, yeah.
All right. I don't even know how any of that works.
Yeah.
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 All right. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, good.
Yeah. Thank you for joining us on another episode of the Sartorial Boardroom.
My apologies on my yawning. I am, and
we need to get their Kaiser to bed.
Well, it's just not that. Yeah, I'm in so much pain.
Oh, no.
So much pain. Yeah.
Oh.
And my body's like this wound that never heals, and I don't sleep, and I haven't been sleeping, and everything's all messed up and broken, and yeah.
Yeah, you're starting to sound like that boy over there.
Well, mine are old sports injuries that are catching up to me in my old age.
In your prime.
Yeah, but he's just 36 years old and he can barely walk. But he can sure scrub and clean, can't he?
He does know how to wax.
Loan officer to poor, wretched toilet scrubber.
You're making it sound like I'm responsible somehow.
There's no proof of that.
Yeah. Yeah, we're fair here. Yes, yeah. Well, make sure that you have subscribed to our channel and that you like this episode. And more importantly, can you please leave a comment down below? Because we want to know your thoughts and we want to know your questions. And we want to know if there's something else you want us to cover as immature, pragmatic sartorialists who have a very deep appreciation for
Sinister comedy?
For sinister comedy and finer men's style.
Yes.
Leave a comment down below. We'd like to know what you'd like to see us cover.
And if you could, just go over and check out the Patreon page to see if there's anything there for you. There may be, there may not be. If not, you can become a free member on that if you like. You don't get nothing, but do it anyways. Just your way of supporting us and maybe an entry level, go through some of the entry level tiers, you know. Yeah. Good. Beautiful. All right, so I guess our dear friend, the Squire of Gothos, General Trelane, will walk us out here. One of his cute comments. And that's all I got. Yeah.
It's been a beautiful day today.
Well, it's been a beautiful day indeed, but it doesn't matter to me. Sorry I left that out.
That's a beautiful night.
Yeah, it's a beautiful night. Yeah, that's all I got. That's all. The end. Goodbye.